The Betz sphere, a mystery in metal. It was 1974, and the Betz family was recovering from a fire on their property near Jacksonville, Florida. Terry Matthew Betz, a young man of 21, was combing the scorched woodland with his parents, Antoine and Jerry. They were looking for anything salvageable from the blaze, but what they found was far more intriguing. Nestled amongst the charred debris was a gleaming metallic sphere. It was about the size of a bowling ball, perfectly smooth except for a strange triangular symbol etched into its surface. This was no ordinary artifact. This was the beginning of the Betz sphere mystery. The family was immediately drawn to the object. It was heavy, seemingly made of metal and ice cold to the touch. Curious, they brought it back to their home. Little did they know, this seemingly innocuous sphere would become the center of unexplained phenomena and media frenzy, turning their lives upside down. The Betz sphere, as it came to be known, was not just an object. It seemed to possess an energy, a life of its own. In today's episode, we will look into the mysterious object known as the Betz sphere. Strange happenings. The sphere comes alive. Back at the house, the true strangeness of the sphere began to reveal itself. Terry, an aspiring musician, noticed the sphere vibrating when he played certain notes on his guitar. It was as if the sphere was reacting to the music, humming along in its own silent way. Then, there were the movements. The sphere would often roll around on its own, seemingly following family members from room to room. When they rolled the sphere on the ground, the sphere would initially roll in the direction it was pushed. The ball would then stop, wait a few seconds, and then on its own, roll in a different direction, stop again for a few seconds, and then roll back to the person who pushed it. The sphere also seemed to defy gravity. The family reported it rolling uphill on its own. They placed the sphere on a tilted sheet of plexiglass, and it rolled uphill against gravity. They placed the sphere on a glass-top coffee table in the living room and rolled it towards the edge. Instead of rolling off the table, the sphere made a turn and rolled around the edge of the table before returning to the center. Even when they attempted to raise one end of the table to make the sphere roll off, it began rolling uphill against the tilt, seemingly trying to save itself from rolling off. The Betzes reported that the sphere moved on its own several times, and that it would follow people around the house seemingly on its own. Eventually, they stored the sphere in a trunk and only took it out to show friends and family. The Betz family was living with an enigma, a constant reminder that the universe held mysteries beyond our understanding. The world takes notice. Media frenzy and public intrigue. News of the Betz sphere spread like wildfire. The family's story, initially met with skepticism, quickly captivated the public's imagination. Newspapers ran sensational headlines, dubbing it the mystery sphere from outer space. Reporters camped outside their home, eager for a glimpse of the enigmatic object. The Betz family went from living a quiet life to being thrust into the spotlight. Their home transformed into a hub of paranormal investigation. The public was enthralled. Theories ran rampant. Some believed it was a Soviet spy device, others an alien artifact. The sphere became a cultural phenomenon, fueling discussions about extraterrestrial life and the unknown. People wrote letters, offering explanations and sharing their own theories. The Betz sphere had tapped into humanity's fascination with the unexplained, reminding us that some mysteries are beyond easy answers. Science steps in. Explanations and uncertainties. With mounting public pressure, scientists and researchers were eager to examine the Betz sphere. Experts from the Navy and NASA were brought in to study it. They conducted a battery of tests, hoping to unlock the secrets of the mysterious orb. X-rays revealed two internal spheres within the outer shell, suggesting a complex, layered structure. This was a surprise because in order to place the small spheres inside of it, the Betz sphere would have had to been cut in half or drilled into. Yet there is no evidence of welds or seams on the object. The metal itself was an enigma, a magnetically inert alloy unknown to science. While some scientists proposed theories, ranging from a lost industrial ball bearing to a highly sophisticated valve from a spacecraft, no definitive explanation could be reached. The sphere's unusual properties, its strange behavior, and its unknown composition left everyone baffled. In June of 1974, the National Enquirer sponsored a conference on UFOs and extraterrestrial life that was attended by some of the nation's top physicists and researchers. The family decided to send Terry and the sphere to the conference to have it examined. Among the scientists on the panel was J. Allen Hynek, who was a respected astronomer and worked with the United States Air Force on Project Blue Book. Hynek gave the opinion that the object was man-made, yet the sphere moved on its own and even rolled uphill, which none of the scientists at the conference could explain. While at the conference, Terry Betz received a message that his mother was seriously ill. Terry attempted to call his mother, but he could not get through. He quickly drove back to Jacksonville, and when he arrived home, he found his mother Jerry was just fine. When Jerry asked about the sphere, Terry stated that he left it behind at the conference. Jerry immediately instructed Terry to go back and retrieve the sphere. When Terry arrived back at the conference, the sphere was gone. Officials informed Terry that the sphere was taken by the panel to New Orleans for further testing. Undeterred, Terry immediately traveled to New Orleans to retrieve it. But when he arrived, the sphere was being guarded by the Navy. Terry was told he could not have access to the sphere while it was being tested. After several days, the sphere was eventually given back to Terry. While Terry was preparing to return home with the sphere, several members of the media asked him to demonstrate the sphere. Terry gladly agreed, but when he placed the sphere on the ground, nothing happened. It didn't move, did not vibrate, did not hum. Upon closer examination, Terry noticed a seam around the circumference of the sphere. Was the Betz sphere swapped for a replica? Life after the sphere, the Betz family, and enduring curiosity. The Betz family eventually decided they wanted nothing more to do with the sphere, despite the constant attention and the unexplainable events. They sold their property and no longer spoke of the mysterious sphere. Despite their efforts to achieve anonymity, the Betz sphere remained a part of their family story, a constant reminder of the day they stumbled upon the unknown. Over the years, the media frenzy subsided, but the public's fascination with the Betz sphere never truly faded. The sphere became a popular topic in paranormal circles, inspiring countless articles, books, and documentaries. Unsolved mysteries. What is the Betz sphere? To this day, the true nature and origin of the Betz sphere remain a mystery. Was it a piece of advanced technology, a message from another world, or simply a strange quirk of nature? The answers remain elusive. After J. Allen Hynek's death in 1986, his son Joel said that his father was in possession of a metallic silver sphere. When asked about it, Joel stated that the only thing he knew about it was that his father told him it was related to a UFO case from Florida. Joel Hynek stated that the family no longer has the sphere and does not know who has it or where it went. Did J. Allen Hynek swap out the real sphere for a fake at the scientific conference in 1974? Many believe so, but without the actual sphere to study, the truth remains elusive. The legacy of the Betz sphere extends beyond its physical properties. It sparked our imaginations, challenged our understanding of the world, and reminded us that the universe is full of wonders yet to be discovered. The Betz sphere serves as an open invitation to remain curious, to question what we think we know, and to embrace the mysteries that surround us. Perhaps one day the truth behind the Betz sphere will be revealed, but until then, it remains a captivating enigma, a symbol of the unknown. This concludes today's episode of the Paranormal Report. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. It is due to your continued viewership and support that we are able to bring you interesting and informative videos like this. The team here at the Paranormal Report really appreciates your support.